Okay, Arizona, now I'm getting mad now, okay? Because I did not pay to be dressed like this, okay, when I'm out here. Well, maybe some days, but not like this. This has been going on for a little bit. I mean, I know this is winter, and, you know, winter is supposed to be cold, but I wasn't supposed to be seeing any of this stuff. Like, I gotta wear all the sweatsuits and sweatshirts and sweater caps and stuff. I'm in the bed with a sweater cap on because it's so cold, and you know, I didn't sign up for this. This wasn't supposed to be part of the package. It was supposed to be a nice 70, 75 degree weather, sunny all the time. That's what I was signed up for. Now, all this other stuff, man, I'm gonna have to talk to some people. Hey, listen. No, I already knew coming in before someone jumps in the comments and brings some correction or whatever. I already knew y'all. So, but anyway, it is good though to be able to, you know, still get a sense of it. I mean, you know, listen to me, you would think I'm, you know, I don't know nothing about living in the Northeast, you know, and I mean, literally it's like 40 degrees. That's not cold. Okay, trust me, it isn't. You know, shout out to our people in places like Buffalo, New York, and in the upper Midwest and all of that. That is not cold. For real. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Well, it's Christmas Eve, so it's the last day for many people to do their shopping and all that before the big holiday, which is what we're going to talk about today. I tell you, it's been a lot of craziness online, hasn't it? So we're going to talk a little bit about it from a much different angle. And no, we're not going to indulge ourselves into a lot of the mess, the details and all of that. So you can grab your tea if you want to, but I mean, we just going to have a little discussion on some common sense. Okay. So, but yeah, so we're going to get into it a little bit, but in the meantime, let's see. So our destination today, I got up and I thought about it. I said, you know, I want to take them to this place. It's a olive farm. So we won't be able to see all the integral details of this olive farm, but you'll see some parts of it, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get on this walk. As we're going on our walk, I wanted to stop by and show you this particular tree. I'll have the name on the screen there. I forgot. It's Verde something. I can't remember. But these are trees that you'll find in desert climates, particularly here in the Southeast. And from what I understand, these trees can actually go without water for years. Isn't that something? For years. And they still grow and flourish. You can take a look there and see it's got leaves coming on it a little bit, and then right here, as you can see, this is a dry riverbed. I'm kind of new here, so I've never seen, you know, water here, but you could tell that water does come when heavy rains do come. And but isn't it something that even in the presence of lack of water, you have plants here that can still survive for years without any of it. Ain't that something? But anyway, as we are wrapping up another year, 2023, it's been quite an interesting year, hasn't it? Full of a lot of drama. And so, you know, I was sitting back, and then of course you got all this latest stuff that's happening right now on social media. I tell you, it just really seems like many of our people are completely losing their minds, and you know, over trivial stuff. And so it makes someone like myself, you know, yes, I'm a content creator, but I don't just put things out just to put out. These are really my thoughts, and I value my thoughts, you know, and I value my words. And so I just don't want to waste them. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my wife, I said, it almost feels like trying to have a sane conversation in a very crowded train station, you know, at one of the busiest times of the year. You just can't do it. And so someone like myself, I'm just like, man, bump it. I'm just gonna invest in myself, man, because it's crazy out here in these streets. But anyway, I posted a comment just recently on our community page, and I was mentioning how it was very interesting because recently when I posted this video where we're just talking about, it's just, we ain't talking, that's it. The video itself is, the other night it was raining out here, and so I was like, oh man, I can finally record the audio of some rain, because I'm gonna start doing some nature audio videos as well. And so I recorded it and I uploaded it, and it was almost instantaneously I started losing subscribers. And in the video, if you look at it on the thumbnail, it's rain. I had to create like a whole 3D effect and all that stuff. It took a little time, but it's fun doing it. And then I was trying to figure out, because I already had the landscape kind of planned out on what I wanted the landscape to look like. But then I said at the last minute, I said, I want to put a black couple there. I want to put a black man and a black woman together, in love, and put that on there. And because I said, given the times that we're in, we definitely need to see a lot more of that, And so, and I said, I think this will be a good silent statement. You know what I'm saying? And boy, oh boy, I put that up there, and I'm going to tell you, it just unsubscribe, just like that. And let me just tell you something. Subscribers come, subscribers go. I don't lose any sleep over that at all. I didn't come on this thing with any kind of set goals in mind about that. Just having a one or two. The best subscribers I have is my family. That's my subscribers right there that I'm focused on the most. So, you know what I mean? And they have truly bought in. So those are the ones I'm focused on the most. But anyway, but it made me think a little bit about some things here when I saw that, because it's not the first time that's happened. Anytime I upload a video where it's nature, it's peaceful things, I'm not talking about some very hot steaming topic, where they're coming after us and this is why they mistreat us. Anything that's emotionally charged, if I'm not talking about that, people don't want to hear that. Those are a lot of times, those are the most lowest watched videos on our platform. Now that is okay. It's not okay, but that's to be expected, right? For its own reasons. But when you see people actually running away from something that is peaceful, or something that is, I don't know, there's no drama involved, that's really problematic. It really is. And it's something that I have observed for a very long time. I've observed this whole trend for a very long time, that how our people love drama. And I've done videos on this talking about that. It's a much deeper issue, that needs to be talked about. But anyway, it made me think about some things. Now, with, like, as at the time of this recording, Christmas is upon us. And, if you've been with us on our journey, we've talked about at great lengths over the years about the true origins of Christmas, where, from everything from where the tree actually comes from, the decorations, and all this symbolism and stuff that's associated with it. And we're not the only ones, of course. Every year you can count on a bunch of videos being uploaded where people are talking about the origins of Christmas and why we need to stay away from it. And if you celebrate it, you are part of the system, you're demonic, you're whatever. And So there's enough information out there. Our approach when it comes to that topic is this: yes, all of that is true, but at the end of the day, take the good out of it and keep it moving. In other words, what is the good? What am I talking about? Well, for example, Christmas, traditionally, outside of the symbols and all that stuff, Christmas is a time where families get together, family members that you have not seen in years or maybe all year. You're able to get together and see. Nobody's building pagan altars or worshiping gods or goddesses or anything like that. It's just a time where people get together and they celebrate. That does not mean that you are acknowledging any gods or goddesses by doing that. It just means that you're just trying to spend time with your family. That's it. That's all it is. So, unlike a lot of people, we haven't been too dogmatic about that. Now, our choice in our household, we don't do the decorations things. We don't do any of that. And it's a day off. It's a day of that we just kind of chill, relax, or whatever. And that's it, because everything, as far as business is concerned, for shipping and all that stuff is closed. So we really, there's not a whole lot we can do. But we take the moment and we enjoy it, and that's it. And so I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, when I focus on that time, this time of the year, traditionally, for a lot of people growing up, it's a time of the year where it's very peaceful. You know what I mean? The whole peace on earth, goodwill to men and all that stuff, right? But it's beyond the craziness that happens every day of the year. For many of us growing up, Christmas was the one time that people would come together and just chill and just enjoy the moment. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, from the most craziest of cousins and uncles to whomever, it was the one time of the year that people would come together and just enjoy the moment and enjoy each other's company. And what I know has happened is, by us being so dogmatic about chasing away Christmas and anything that has to do with Christmas at all, what has happened is that we've also chased away the peace as well. That's right, we chased away peace. Because all you got to do, and don't believe me, all you got to do is go on social media right now and you'll see how much a lack of peace we have. I mean, you literally have our people, black folks, tearing each other apart over trivial things, over trivial stuff. It's like, for what? And then the next week, you're going to move on to something else. One thing this year has shown me is that our people, and this is just real talk, we really have a deep-seated hatred for each other. We do. We do. And I would argue that in many ways, we hate ourselves more than we hate white people. And so this last few weeks, keep in mind when the time I'm doing this recording, it has proven that a great deal. And so we've chased away Christmas, and I'm not advocating that you bring Christmas back, but what I am saying is, dang, did we chase away too much? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got people out here that say that they claim that they serve and worship the Prince of Peace, but they ain't got peace in them. I mean, when I'm sitting here watching and reading some of the comments, not just on our platform, but on other platforms, it's like people just don't want to let certain things go. They don't want to let it go. They want to keep it going. They love the drama. They love it. They love drama of tearing each other down.
Come on, Biles clearly has a husband that's jealous of her and very insecure. But did you know her birth chart can actually tell you why she ended up having a husband that was very jealous and insecure? So this is Simone Biles' birth chart. And whenever you want to see the type of husband that you might have, it's very important that you pay attention to Jupiter in your birth chart, because Jupiter in astrology can represent many things, like your husband.
So that's what I'm saying. I think, so it's one thing, okay, it's good to understand the history of these holidays and what's really behind them and all that. And I get all of that. But I'm asking, did we chase away too much? I mean, when we chase away peace, that's really something. I don't know if you can see it. You know, if I had a zoom feature on this camera, you probably could see it, but we're approaching right now. You see this right here, all these trees, those are olive trees. And right beyond that, you see the mountains in the back. Oh, it's so beautiful. When it's a sunny day, it's so beautiful. But this is the olive farm that we're going to. So we're almost there. And they have like a little open area that you can walk around. So we're just gonna do a quick walk around. At least I think they should still be open. So we'll find out. But this is a place I've been wanting to take my mom to, you know, whenever she comes, and so she can see just how nice it is and all that. But this is the time of the year to really come to a place like this. You know, it's nice and cool. So my question to you is this, and it's a simple one. What are you doing during this time to be a carrier of peace? What are you doing to push peace? What are you doing to make sure that the drama, you ain't anywhere near the drama? What are you doing? And to answer that question, look no further than your own interactions on social media. Your interactions on social media will tell you exactly what you're doing, and it'll also tell you exactly what you're invested in. And you know, so yes, so again, to recap what I'm saying, because you're gonna have people gonna hear exactly, like I told my wife last night, I said, our people will listen long enough until they're offended at anything. And so I am not saying, and I'm not advocating telling people you gotta go back to Christmas and all of that. But there's elements, what I'm saying is there are elements to those times, and many of you can relate, where there was a time of peace. You know what I'm saying? In the household, with your family. Some people went as far as when the internet was just coming out, they say, man, put that phone away, man. Come on in here. Your uncle drove all the way out here to see you. You know what I mean? And we had those times, but now, if it don't take place on Zoom, if it don't take place on FaceTime, it's just what it is. So we have abandoned in our excitement, I don't know what the word is, in our zeal to abandon or to cut away from the lies, if you will, behind all these things that have been handed to us, you know, the what's behind these holidays, all that kind of stuff. I think we went too far. I think we went too far, because when a people abandons their own peace, yeah, I think we went too far with that one. Okay. So I'm gonna go over here where it's a little bit quieter, and they have a whole tour and all of that they do here. I haven't been on that yet, but these are all, as you can see, these are olive trees. And yeah, one day my wife and I will sign up for the tour, and then we'll record that. But as you can see from out here, they just chilling. It's Christmas Eve, and you got some live music. I have never been here with the live music, but it's here now. But this setting, other days that I've come here, it's you see all these chairs and stuff that are out here. Well, you can come here, even though it's private property, it's a business property, you can still come and sit down and eat. And the thing that I really like about this is that in the evening hours, you see these lights out here. So just imagine being out here and you got like these white lights out here and you could just chill, you know. And then some of these tables here, as you can see, they got like fire pits. And you see there's a gentleman all the way over there, he's just chilling. And so yeah, these are olive trees. The olives may have fallen off already. I'm trying to see. They may have fallen off already. Yeah, they may have fallen off already. But anyway, let me show you this. This is a little mill. It's a mill, and it shows you how they make olive oil here. Well, they don't use this mill now obviously, but it's basically they put the olives in here, and these are millstones. And so these two stones will move around in a circle, and then the oil will come out on the bottom. And but I guess you will learn all that on the tour. But yeah, we came out here, I think it was in the evening one time, just walking around, and it is very, very nice. As you can see, there's lights on the trees and all of that. And yeah, it's very, very nice. And so they're over there playing their music. I don't know what this is. I guess that's like for private events. You want to know why a lot of our people suffer from hypertension and high blood pressure? Something that on our platform we've said we are committed to destroying, not maintaining, but completely destroying it. You want to know why we deal with that the most? Check your timeline. Look at the things you comment on. Look at the things that you invest in the most. If you're investing in nothing but drama and more drama, you're doing it to yourself. You can't blame anybody else but yourself. Your timeline really is the tail of the tape, and what you invest in when it comes to because that has a direct impact on your health, and we've talked about that. I tell you, to tell you the truth is, the reason why we don't see a lot of peace amongst our people is simply because we don't know how to have it. We have never taught ourselves how to maintain and how to carry peace. We've never done that. I mean, not when you look at different cultures, and we've talked about this before, there are many cultures that you could look at that have a component of it that is committed to maintaining peace. When you look at our culture, we don't have that. We have music, we have dance, we have comedy, we have laughter, we have all of that, those things. Whole variety of stuff. But maintaining peace and prioritizing peace, it's not there. It's not there. And that is something that hopefully upon hearing that, you as the viewer, that will cause you to take some pause there, because that is not good. That's not good at all. When you don't know how to be peaceful, when you don't know how to walk away, when you see a bunch of drama going on and your proclivity is to always run towards it, what that says is that there's something in you that's broken. And you will never have a successful life. You will never have successful relationships. And your world will always be a gray one, because you would just never know how to live, even in the midst of a chaotic world that we live in. You will never learn the art of maintaining and prioritizing peace in the midst of a lot of confusion and craziness craziness that's going on. So no, I don't do the Christmas thing. Like I said earlier, we don't have a Christmas tree. We don't have the decorations or anything like that. But we don't attack people who do those things. You know, I think whatever people decide to do on that front, that's up to them. You know, what I want, I think, just like many other people, I think want, is really to live in a space where I can find some peace, you know, and rest for my mind. And that's what we're committed to on this platform, is to facilitate that. You know, we'll talk about current events. We'll talk about some of these things that are happening in the world, in this ugly, crazy, scary world that we're in. But we're also going to be investors, heavy investors, in bringing peace, you know, to whoever wants to listen. And yeah, and I'm definitely all in on that. So I would just say to you, listen, prioritize that in your life. Find some peace and invest heavily in it. If you want a good stock ticket, invest in peace. I'm telling you right now, it will literally change your life. It really will. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed our little walk here. I'm probably going to sit here for a few moments and just enjoy this peace and quiet in this beautiful olive grove here, and just enjoy the moment. Thank you so much, you guys. You take care, and I'll see you next time.